Hello, it's officially spring. So let's see what's sprung for you, or what's going to spring for you. Let's take a look. We're going to do pick a card, and I'm also including Oracle of the Fairies. I'm going to choose one Oracle card for each stack as well. But let's get in here. This is Super Lunaris Tarot. All right, we're going to do 3 piles or stacks or whatever you want to call them. And I have not shuffled these yet. Bear with. All right. Try and not be super loud. I know that can... I think it's because of the way I have my setup. It's not a tripod, but it's like an angled... It gets attached to the table up here, and then it has like an articulating arm right here with the camera, or the... I guess tripod, like the thing that holds the camera. Oh my gosh, it's my phone camera, whatever. Anyways, it's attached to the table, so when I shuffle, it makes like loud booming noises because it like reverberates through the whole setup. All right, 3 piles. What is springing forward for you? One more. Well then, that will be our overarching theme. I'm going to leave that out. Possibly where you can see it, maybe not. Might get in the way. That's our wounded warrior there, the 9 of Wands. And he's, coming out of some work and, moving forward, nearing the end. It took a long process to get to where you're at now, and you're ready to kind of like tie up some loose ends. So that's message for everyone. One more. Okay. Since that popped out, I guess we're doing one more shuffle. All right. 3 stacks. Straighten these up nice and neat so you can tune in and see which one calls to you. There we go. And let's go through the Oracle of the Fairies. With an overall message for spring. For this next season of your life. Okay. That, there, and there. All right, so go ahead and pause if you need to. Get in there. It's fighting me. There we go. All right, let's start with stack number 1 over here on the left. All right, I'm going to save the Oracle card for last. We have, the 10 of Pentacles, the Fool, and the 2 of Wands. So... wow, I really feel like you're starting something new. You may be making a decision between 2 paths, 2 options, but you're definitely looking forward to something. And with the 10 of Pentacles here, I feel like it's a brand new kind of very successful endeavor that you're embarking on. I just really get this embarking on a new journey that is very beneficial to you in many ways. The pentacles representing earth energy could be anything physical in your life, new home possibly, definitely could represent money, successful career move possibly, but I feel like you're definitely coming out of this energy of having gone through some shit, which we all have. 2020 and 2021 have kind of played us dirty. And I feel like if you chose this stack, it's definitely whatever it is that you're contemplating on moving on, is 100% a good move for you. I'm also getting with the Fool, Leap, and a Net will appear. You're just gonna have to go forward, maybe not necessarily knowing what the next step is, but you have to trust that the next step you will be, you're not going to fall. You're going to be caught, and then, Leap and a Net will appear. Take that first step, maybe not knowing where it's going to lead, but you're not going to get anywhere if you don't take that first step. And I really feel like it's kind of like backwards for me. Like maybe there's some options that you're considering, but the message is to just dive in, just go ahead. You'll be, the universe will catch you and it will bring you great success here. Also notice that all of the different generations in this card, we have children, we have it's like the grandkids, the parents, and then the grandparents, and we also have, like a loyal pet here as well. So I feel like this involves more than just you. I feel like this involves possibly your family, your whole lifestyle being benefiting from whatever this change it is that you're wanting to make. Now let's see what the fairies have to say. Purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answer to your question. So yeah, it's about trusting that the move that you want to make is going to be for your benefit, and going with your intuition. The purity of your heart is where you'll find the answer. So there you go. Like trust that it will work out. Trust your intuition. Look inside, and you already have the answer, which is very cliche, but that's how you're going to find it. So that's a really lovely message that I have for you on that one. So let's move on to stack number 2. All right, stack number 2. The Hermit. The 9 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Swords. And the 2 of Cups. Okay, I'm gonna move these over center. All right, so wow. All right, so we have 2 6s here. So I feel like this energy is about you focusing on you. Perhaps coming out of a difficult situation, ready to give to yourself, ready to be generous with your heart to yourself, going away from something that does not serve you any longer. But the 6s for me are also about helpers. So you could be helping somebody else get away from a situation that is not suitable for them any longer. But I feel like it starts with you and ends with you. The Hermit is about going within and getting the answers from within. And then we have the 2 of Cups here, which in this deck, I love it so much. It's all about learning to love yourself, creating a partnership with your own divinity, with your own, filling your cup first. It's not about necessarily partnering with an outside love. It's about finding the love that's within. So I feel like it kind of bookends your reading where, you start from within and you grow, and helping others in a sense helps you as well. But you do need to find yourself first here. And I feel like in helping others, you help yourself, but it's very, with the 2 here, also getting very reciprocal. What you put into helping others, you will also gain for yourself. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't help yourself first, and then in order to help others, you do have to have a sense of yourself. But in along that process, the growth is about, the give and take of it. Don't, you're not always going to be taking, you're going to be giving. But I feel like there's definitely a sense of helping here. The Hermit is a 9. We have the 9 here. We have 2 6s. So, and they're all paired up like this number 2. So I feel like there may be a pairing of you with you, in, pairing with yourself, seeking guidance from your higher self, possibly even your past self, doing that inner child work. I feel like that pairing, there's a lot of pairs here, but I don't feel like it's an outside pairing. I don't feel like it's pairing with somebody else. I feel like it's a pairing with yourself, and working with that back and forth kind of energy exchange where I feel like you are helping someone else. So let's see what the Fairy Oracle says. Protection. Oh, look at that group. Look at that. That is beautiful. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking on any spiritual work. So make sure that you're protected when you are helping other people. I feel like this is great advice to go with the reading, is that, while you're working on yourself and you're also helping other people, and it may be as simple as you working on yourself, being an example to other people who are in a similar situation. If you're a parent, you're setting the example for your child, and in healing yourself, you're also helping them heal, or, prevent them from needing certain healing later on in life. But just even being that example, make sure that you're that you're protected. Ask for protection from your spirit guides, from the fairies, if you choose to work with that. But yeah, I feel like you are protected in this. But, don't be afraid to call upon spirit for help. But I feel like this is more about you focusing on you and kind of being that beacon, being a beacon of hope for somebody else who may need help. And, you may not have to do anything for them. You may not even know that you're helping other people by just working on yourself. But know that you are protected. And if you don't feel safe, don't be afraid to ask for protection. All right, so that's what I have for you here. Let's move on to stack number 3. All right, stack number 3. We're going to save that for later. Temperance. The 8 of Wands. And the 6 of Cups. Oh, okay. I feel like it's going to be a delicate road here. You're coming out, we're using this as kind of the general energy for all of the readings, coming out of, a difficult situation, but ready to move on. I feel like it's going to take a lot of patience on your part. You're going to have to be gentle with yourself. But in doing that, your manifestations are coming. I feel like the manifestations may be coming slowly. Things that you're working toward are going to kind of come in at an unexpected pace. So take your time, be gentle with yourself. This 6 of Cups really, really screams inner child work. And I feel like all 3 of these readings have kind of been of that vibe. So definitely work on that inner child, going back and, looking at things that may have been traumatic from your past that maybe you didn't realize were traumatic. But I do feel like it's going to be a process for you, but that it's going to go well. It's just going to be a process. You're going to have to kind of baby steps, one thing at a time. That way you're maintaining balance. I really do get a sense of balance from both sides of this. Obviously from the Temperance, we have balance and patience and all of that stuff, baby steps. But also I feel like focusing too much on what's going on will kind of stall the process a little bit. So being more open to any possibility. We have multiple possibilities, multiple things coming in for you. But maintaining focus on self, maintaining focus on healing your own traumas, if you have them, we all have them. But, you know, focusing on being there for yourself and nurturing yourself and taking good care of yourself as if you were taking care of your own child. So yeah, we have that. Let's see what the fairies have to say. Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So again, with the harmony of the temperance energy as well. Yeah, so again, it's all working on yourself. And I think that's kind of the theme for all of these readings in today, is about overcoming what last year or last season has brought for you, that you're coming out of that with a new perspective and a sense of identity that you want to improve or work on. So working on yourself, being alone as needed to connect with your inner child or your past traumas that need to be healed. It's something that you're going to have to do for yourself, but in the end is 100% worth it, because I do see these manifestations coming in here for you. The Eight of Wands for me reminds me of the Abraham Hicks quote that goes, you know, that reminds us that we are constantly launching rockets of desire. And these are those rockets to me. That's what it represents. Reading intuitively, that's just what it brings to me, is all these manifestations. Now, typically this card by itself would indicate something coming in really fast. But I feel like paired with the Temperance card here, it's really, it's going to come in at its own pace, at the pace that's right for you and your progress. But again, I feel like focusing on self, spending time with yourself, whether it's just being present in the moment with your current energy or making a visit to your inner child or your younger self, to heal some of that. We get healing from the water and the Temperance card as well. So yeah, that's what I have for you, all about you. This coming spring season is all about you. It's your time to shine and grow. So thank you so much for watching. I love doing these readings for you. Let me know if it resonates in the comments. If you're interested in seeing more, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. I will see you in the next video, and as always, have a blessed day.